Kruseman, Craig, Eric, and MARISA. So you guys had the crocodile. What was the overall plan here?
All of us weren't tattooing at the same time.
We stayed kind of small.
Layout, design, placement, color palette all looked very alike. Nobody went off on their own. The team worked really strong together here.
Kruseman and Craig, you definitely show us texture. You really show each little plate pushing forward, and then you show the depth behind it. The execution is really strong.
I think Eric's tattoo is right on par with Kruseman and Craig. You have a little bit different look to this tattoo, a little bit more black area between the pits. As far as the tattoo, it's really well executed.
MARISA, the attention to detail and small textures plays to your advantage in this. With 3 years tattooing, you're the one that had to rise to the occasion, and you definitely stayed in with the boys. Nice job.
Thanks.
Chris, Dave, Big C's, and Katie. Your team's
I say that I'm very upset with their critique. I think they got thrown a gold medal for a silver performance. By luck of the draw, they got the easy one. You know, anybody can create a good texture when you have pre-designed bubbles and you just simply color them dark to light fade out with a white highlight on top.
Someone would argue that you got the luck of the draw in terms of this cheat as being the easiest identifiable pattern.
Yeah, but it wasn't the easiest texture-wise because the only texture in it would be the fur. So we wanted to do it at a size where you could see the texture.
We made a team decision to try to group the pieces together to cover a little more area for the part of the challenge that meant transforming the body.
The canvas sat pretty well for a little while, and it eventually ended in her having a panic attack.
It's enormous. I don't think any of us would have felt good getting that. Was there a team leader in this?
I feel like I kind of stepped up as the leader.
I know that you have the ability to really get a lot of coverage really quick. The idea that your other 3 team partners would be able to do the same might have been ambitious, to say the least.
If you accept that ability as team leader, you have to set them up for success, not failure.
The finished product is what it is. This is what we're judging. Chris, I think you definitely displayed an amazing technique of really capturing that fur and showing us that you understand what it takes to build texture in a tattoo.
Chris and Dave, you guys worked together on a piece that blended together. C's and Katie, yours did not really come off seamless. Katie has emotion, and C's, yours did not.
Your spots have a different look. The background yellow, there's a lot of weird patchy areas. As far as judging texture, for me, this one falls a little bit flat.
Instead of trying to get all the yellow that I can, I should have just stood down at the bottom and tried to get all my textures and just took my time with that.
You know, as an unfinished tattoo, it's tough to say. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I agree that they did great texture, but it's just like right off the bat, I don't see a crocodile.
If I look at the exact reference of the part of the crocodile that they emulated, it looks exactly like that reference.
I mean, it's what I do on a daily basis.